So in this video, we are going to understand joins from the point of view of three different questions. Joins is a very quintessential concept when it comes to SQL. So let's just start with discussing this question. We have 6 tables and we are going to discuss 3 different types of cases and what output those cases will generate. So for the first case, I have 2 tables, table A and table B. Table A has 4 ones and table B has 3 ones. So I have to understand for each of these joins how many records are going to be there in the output. So if I talk about left join, there are going to be 12 records. Why exactly? Because this one will combine with all the ones in table B. Similarly, the second one from table A will combine with all the ones from table B again. As a machine, this one from table A cannot differentiate between the ones in table B. So we will have 12 records, which is 3 into 4. So we can check that also if I run this query. See, this is the answer when I perform the left join. And left join, what happens in left join? All records from left table plus intersecting records or common records from right table. Since in this question all the records are intersecting records, so again if I perform the right join, I will get the same output. This one will combine with all the 4 ones, this one will combine with all the 4 ones, this one again will combine with all the 4 ones. So if I do a right join and if I run this query, so you can see again the output here is 12. Now you might have understood what inner join will render us. Inner join again will render us with 12 ones. Same logic. In this particular case, left join, right join, inner join, outer join, every join will behave in the same way because all the records are common records. So if I do an inner join, I will run this and see again 12. And if I do a full outer join and run this query again, 12 records. So you can see we have 12 records in each of the cases. Right? This was an easy solve. This was very predictable. But let's solve another case where we have 2 tables again, table C and table D. Table C has 3 ones and 1 null value, and table D has 2 nulls and 2 1 values. So this will look something like this. This is table C and it has 3 ones and 1 null value. On the other hand, table D has 2 ones and 2 null values. Now null values, although they look the same, 2 null values can never be compared. We cannot say that 2 null values are equal. So whenever you are solving such a case, keep this concept, keep this piece of information in mind. So again, let's see what will happen if I perform a left join. Before doing that, let's just try to understand how the join will happen. So one will, since one will again go with these 2 ones, right? So so we will have 2 entries. Another one will again go with the 2 ones, so 2 entries. Another one will again go with 2 ones, so 2 entries. And since it's a left join, I will also have the null value. Since we want all the records from the left table, so plus 1. This will render us with 7 records. Now let's run this and check. Okay, I think there is an issue. Okay, I haven't commented this one out. Yes, if I run this now, yeah. So this is what the output looks like, 7. If I perform a right join, Now let's see what happens in the case of right join. It's very predictable now that we know that two nulls cannot be compared. So what will happen in the right join? We have from the right table, this one will combine with all the three ones. So I will have three records. This one again will combine with all the three ones, three records again. Now we have two null values. This is not going to go and combine with this because we cannot claim equality for two null values. We cannot compare them. So this will be an individual entity. This will again be an individual entity. So two more records. So 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. Now if I run this, let's check what happens. See, 8. So let's solve this for inner joiner now. In the case of inner join, what will happen? So in the case of inner join, again I have three ones, one null value, two ones, two null values. So inner join intersecting common records. So one will go with two ones, this one will go with two ones, this one will go with two ones. So 2 into 3. Inner join will render us with 2 into 3 records, which is equal to 6. So if I run this, 6. So this is my output. Now let's try for outer join. Now in the case of, now this is something which is quite different, outer join, because we have to have all the records from both the tables. So we are very sure the common records will be 6, which is 2 into 3. 2 ones from one table, 3 ones from the other table. So total 6 records. But this null is a different entity, this null is a different entity, this null is a different entity. So 3 different entities. So this would be plus 3. So 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. Now if I run this, see 9. So I hope you are understanding how we are getting to these values. Although it seems easy, this could be one of the very tricky fundamental concepts, and these are asked in some of the interview questions when they try to understand if we know the basics or not. So this was the second case. Now let's swiftly move on to the third case, where we have two tables, table E and table F. So table E has records 2, 3, 3, 4. Table F has 1, 2, 3 and 5. Now if I perform the left join, what will happen? If I perform the left join, 2 has one common value. 2 will go with 2, so one entry. 3 will go with 2 into 1. This 3 will go with 3, this 3 will go with 3, so 2 into 1. And 4 again has no matching record, so it's an individual entity, so it will again give us one record. So this should be 2 plus 2, which is 4. Now if I run this, okay, I think I am missing. See, this will give us 4 records. Now let's do the right join. In the case of right join, we have to have all the records from the right table. So if I look at the right table, I have one again is an individual entity. 2 has a matching value, so it will render us with one record. 3 has 2 matching values, so 1 into 2, in this case it would be 1 into 2, which will render us with 2 values. And 5 again is an individual entity, so 1. So when I add this, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. So this will render us, right join will render us with 5 records. Now if I run this, I'll get 5 records. So I'll comment this again, because now we'll try inner join. Inner join is something that's very predictable, and it's very easy to understand what will happen in this case. So inner join, again, table E, common records, 2 will go with 2, 3 will go with 3. So 2 will render us with 1 record, 3 will render us with 2 records. In total, 1 plus 2, 3 records. So if I run this should give me 3 records. See, now that we have discussed the 3 cases, we are left with the last join for the third case, which is outer join. Now could you tell me what will happen when I join these two tables, like when I perform a full outer join? I hope it's very easy now that we have discussed different cases. We can, so again, understand what happens in outer join. We take all the records from table E, we also take all the records from table F. So again, how many records? So this is something I would leave up to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what will happen if we perform the full outer join in the comment section. And also, if you like this video, please do not shy away from subscribing the channel and also liking the video. This will help me in reaching out more and more people. Until next time, happy watching.